did you start your business directly out of boarding school? Did you do it directly out of boarding school, or was it?
I started before boarding school.
Hello!
Morning! I'm gonna take my jacket off, it's actually quite warm.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a failed morning this morning, didn't we?
We did.
We planned on going to film this Q&A for you guys to answer some of the questions. Apologise about the noise. I don't know what's going on. Someone's doing some seriously intense gardening up the hill. This morning we drove down, wanted to go film this in this place called the Japanese Gardens in Monaco, and we ended up forgetting the battery for the camera. Post on Instagram. You guys posted some questions for us to, well, for me to answer, and then maybe we'll get you involved later, Josh. Let's do it. You gonna read them out?
Alright, so why did you start YouTube?
It was very unplanned. I just started filming the cars I saw around Monaco to show friends and family that weren't around me the sort of stuff I saw around Monaco, and then people started watching. And then I thought I'd start vlogging so I could tell them about the cars I was filming, and it just grew from there.
Best car you've driven?
Pagani Zonda.
What's the best car you've been driven in?
Pagani Zonda. We switched the angles up.
Girlfriend or car?
What? What is
Girlfriend or car?
Girlfriend or car?
Girlfriend or car?
Right now, car.
Whose cars do you prefer? Supercars of London,
Okay.
Seen Through Glass,
Yeah.
Schmees,
Yeah.
or John Olsen's?
My favorite car out of all of those is the Hurricane, John Olsen's Hurricane.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
It's insane. Now, like general cars in general, it has to be Schmee.
Yeah.
Because
He has a
Yeah.
very nice collection.
yeah, because he's got all these different cars. So collection in general. Although I'd maybe actually have his LT Spider over the Hurricane. Anyways,
Yeah.
Basically, Tim.
But Tim, Tim's cars or James's?
I love James's F12. It's like a draw, basically. I think Tim's cars, with all the cars that he's got coming, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like the GTA and the AMG GTR and all that stuff, then Tim's cars.
Nice.
What's going on? I'm very confused. We're changing all the angles.
As a gluten-free person, do you like bananas?
I'm gonna answer it like this. Yeah, I love bananas.
Ooh, here's an interesting one by
Yeah.
Oscar.
Oscar.
Are you going to design any more watches or possibly some clothing?
So, watches, we're thinking of doing a Christmas special one, I'm not sure. There will be more coming in the future. Thank you to everyone who sent photos with the watches and who's bought one of the watches. I'm glad you guys like them. It was like a dream come true for me. Clothing line, really interesting. Some people have commented and noticed that I've been wearing these caps in the latest videos, and these are prototypes, so my hair's gonna be all over the place. But I don't know if you can see this properly. I maybe need to bring it closer. But these are prototypes of some of the caps we're going to be making that will come in different materials. So it's just going to have, this is the logo for the clothing line on it. And it's sort of got that flat cap, hard top here. So it's got this really nice shape, but it's got the rounded baseball cap finish on the front there. And then there's another one which I brought out as well, which we'll release too, which is in Alcantara.
Yes.
Which is very cool. So we wanted to use materials out of a car. So it's got green on this one. We're not entirely sure if we're going to release it with the green or with another color. We'll see. Colors will come over the months. But basically, yes, clothing line is coming along really nicely. There will be other, you know, the things, maybe hoodies, t-shirts, trousers, shoes. You'll see. Different things will be coming, but hopefully they will be released around potentially between the 10th and 20th of December is what we're aiming for. But clothing line is, yes, that's definitely happening, and I'm super excited for it because the stuff is really cool and not merchandisey, which I like.
No merchandise.
It's just stuff I would like to wear.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. Damn angles though.
Which supercar would you buy if you had 500k?
TDF.
Let's go for another one. So if you could choose only one friend to travel around the world with in a supercar of your choice, who would it be and which car would you get? So, excluding me.
Excluding
because
you.
Let's be honest.
It would be, because with what we're doing now it works best. But if I could choose anyone, that's hard.
Yeah?
That's hard.
Well, let's do the car first.
A Zonda 760 Roadster.
Ooh.
Manual.
And then the person?
Probably my sister.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does she like trips like that?
Not really, but I like having her with me. No, she would enjoy it. She would enjoy the whole, she wouldn't care about the car. So she would enjoy the trip, but whether we were in a Prius or a Zonda, she'd be like, yeah, whatever. I feel like this is like some swimsuit model shoot. Hey.
Definitely isn't.
Hello.
What's the best and worst car you ever driven?
Best car, the Zonda, like I said earlier. Worst car, the Yugo. How you doing? Reading through the questions, are we?
Just getting through them. Or sports car or muscle car?
Sports car.
I go muscle.
Yeah, I know, but we've established this. You're American at heart, so of course you go muscle car. I go sports car.
Hey, what's your dream 2-car garage?
Dream 2-car garage would have to be that Zonda, and like a DB5, something like that.
We've got a question here that says, how was it to meet John Olsen and his Lambo? But you obviously know Ewan.
Yeah.
John Olsen.
Yeah. So no, I mean it was cool to see the Lambo and stuff. I've known Ewan through being in Monaco since I was like 14 years old. Always been very, very nice with me, and it was cool to meet up again and see each other. And lots of people have been asking for us to do a collab. So no, it was really cool. And the Lambo's just insane.
Insane.
Yeah, crazy. And then it's fun because obviously known him since before YouTube was a thing or he was interested in it or anything like that. So now it's kind of fun to meet up as, you know, we're both doing YouTube now, which is kind of funky.
Sick. So you're going to do Gumball 2017?
I don't know. I would love to, like if I knew if I was going, I would tell you. I don't know for sure if I'm going to be doing it or not yet. Will update when I know though. I want to do something more comfortable because it was a bit hardcore in the Lotus.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was a bit hardcore.
I honestly don't know how you done that in the Lotus.
Yeah,
3,000 miles with the loud exhaust.
Well, then the thing that people forget is then we turned around and drove all the way back.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So we did.
How many miles was that, roughly?
Another 2,500 or
that
something.
That is ridiculous.
So it was about 5,500 miles in like 15 days.
If there's one place you have to live for the rest of your life, where would it be?
Right here.
How did you start your business directly out of boarding school? Did you do it directly out of boarding school, or was it?
I started before boarding school,
right,
and then kept it going, sustained it. I didn't really grow
what was
it. Car sales,
yeah,
online marketing, things like that. Basically anything, really, anything that I thought could make me some money.
What was the first car that you sold that was pretty good?
The first, one of the big first sales, LFA. Lexus LFA.
Yeah.
And back in the day, that was the shit. That car was cool. So stuff like that. No, I mean I kept it going just because you don't necessarily need to be there. I could go places on weekends at boarding school. Everything I made, I put back into the business. So whether it was traveling or different things like that. So just kept it running really at boarding school. I didn't grow it. I just kept it going when I was at boarding school. You're right, son.
If you had all the money in the world, which 5 things would you buy except cars?
Except cars?
Except cars.
I'd buy 2 sick houses, one here, one in LA.
Yeah.
That's 2. I'd buy a sailing boat for my parents.
Nice.
I'd buy myself a plane.
Yes.
And then...
last one.
I know it sounds really cliche, but I would like open some sort of charitable business and donate a lot to that. Which sounds like, oh, you're just saying that because it sounds good, but genuinely that's a dream of mine, to one day have a charity and be able to help out.
If there's one car you had to drive for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Zonda. I seem to be answering Zonda to a lot of the questions. Should we end the video there?
Let's end the video there.
Right, I'm coming back, I'll meet you over there. End of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the questions and for everything in general. So I'll see you guys soon. Also, we haven't really talked about Josh, what he's doing here, but he's basically managing me now as well as helping with a bunch. So going to learn some editing, to do some of the editing, and one of my long-term friends. So it's great to have someone around to join me on these adventures and sort of share the fun stuff we get to do with. So all exciting. Anyways, please remember to subscribe and I'll see you soon. I should probably whack the lens cover back on the camera. Cheers guys, bye.
Ew. Quick cap saving, serenading them hoes. There's no Juliet for no Romeo with no dove.